Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our comprehensive presentation on the hardening of an Ubuntu DHCP server. This project was executed by our team, Roberto Fuentes, Nathan Kovac, Robert Orona, and Mark Sanchez. Under the expert guidance of Professor Vincent Chapman, we have delved deeply into the nuances of secure Linux system administration for our CYB331 course. Today, we'll share insights from our journey in configuring and securing a critical network service, DHCP, on the Ubuntu server platform, which plays a vital role in IT infrastructure. To give you a sense of direction, let's preview the roadmap for our presentation. We'll begin with an introduction to the project's objectives and outline our security goals, providing context for why this project was undertaken. We'll then delve into the importance of the dynamic host configuration protocol and its vital role in today's networks. Moving forward, we'll discuss our choice of Ubuntu server, detailing the benefits and specific features that made it the ideal choice for our project. Afterward, we will describe the initial steps we took during the installation, setting the stage for a deeper dive into the DHCP server's configuration. Once the technical aspects are laid out, we will discuss the baseline audit, its outcomes, and our approach to address security issues through hardening steps. Finally, we will discuss the results, provide insights into the verification process, and share our conclusions and recommendations based on the project's findings. The goal of this project was to configure an IPv4 DHCP server tailored specifically for a small Department of Defense office network. Achieving this goal involved using Ubuntu Server and the Kia DHCP server, with the primary requirement being the server's ability to pass a rigorous security audit using the Defense Information Systems Agency Security Technical Implementation Guide standards. We chose this project because it offers a clear and structured framework for securing a server in line with DoD standards, ensuring the DHCP service remains functional while implementing robust security measures. DHCP was introduced in the late 1980s to automate the assignment and management of IP addresses, which until then was done manually, leading to errors and inefficiencies as network sizes grew. Standardized in 1993 through RFC 1531, DHCP remains fundamental in network management today. Its versions 4 and 6 correspond to the IPv4 and IPv6 protocols. By automating the distribution and configuration of IP addresses, DHCP has been pivotal in supporting the proliferation of devices and expanding networks. Its adaptability to the evolving landscape of Internet technology underscores its ongoing relevance and importance in modern networking. We chose Ubuntu Server for several reasons. It provides comprehensive DISA-STIG auditing tools, which were essential for meeting our stringent compliance requirements. The large and active Ubuntu community offers a wealth of resources and expertise, which proved invaluable in guiding our implementation. Additionally, the long-term support cycle of Ubuntu Server ensures long-term stability, with each release supported for up to 10 years. We specifically chose version 20.04 LTS for its compatibility with the DISA-STIG profile in the Ubuntu Security Guide. The Ubuntu Security Guide is a critical tool for security auditing, providing profiles and automated fixes that streamline the hardening process. Ubuntu Pro, which offers a security subscription, provides expanded security updates and tools, reinforcing the platform's enterprise-ready nature. Our installation started by setting up Ubuntu Server in a virtual machine, with LUKS encryption enabled to secure the file system with password protection. The network was configured to connect to the Internet for updates and also to a local network for DHCP services. After completing the initial installation, we ran system updates to ensure all packages were current. This involved updating the advanced packaging tool repositories and upgrading outdated software packages to reduce vulnerabilities. The installation was customized with LUKS encryption enabled, a static IP address assigned to the network adapter used for DHCP services, and no additional server snaps installed to minimize unnecessary processes. We chose the Kia DHCP server from the Internet Systems Consortium due to its extensive documentation, flexibility, and strong community support. Unlike the ISC DHCP server, Kia offers a more modular architecture, which allows for greater customization. We tailored the installation to only include the DHCP v4 server, excluding other unnecessary services to keep the attack surface small. The configuration was done via a YAML file, which requires careful attention to syntax. A single misplaced comma caused a 3-hour troubleshooting delay when the service failed to start. With the Ubuntu Security Guide enabled, we performed a baseline audit using the DISA-STIG profile. The results revealed a compliance score of 59.14%, with 143 of the 196 rules failing. This score indicated the areas where hardening was necessary. The audit highlighted several areas that required immediate attention, including high-severity issues that posed significant security risks. Addressing these issues became the primary focus of our hardening process, as they posed the greatest risk to the server's security. We began hardening by addressing the 5 high-severity failed rules, which included enabling FIPS mode and setting a grub bootloader password. Next, we filtered the audit results for required software installations and used apt-get to install them. After enabling the audit service, we used the Ubuntu Security Guide to apply automated fixes for medium-severity issues. Lastly, we manually verified items not checked by the automated audit. After completing the hardening steps and rebooting the server, we reran the audit and achieved a 99.13% compliance score, with only 2 rules failing. These failures were for installing McAfee Endpoint Security, which is no longer available in repositories, and for configuring log offloading to external media, which is dependent on the production environment. To verify the server's functionality, we toggled the network adapter on and off on the client desktop to force a DHCP renewal. Running the API command showed that the IP lease had been renewed successfully, confirming that the DHCP server continued to function correctly after hardening. From mastering Linux security and hardening, we implemented several additional hardening steps. We ensured user home directories were locked down, removed users from the LXD group, disabled root login shells, and configured SSH for improved security. Each of these steps added further layers of protection to the server. In conclusion, we learned several valuable lessons from this project. It's crucial not to attempt this process in a production environment without thorough testing. Make sure you have an internet connection or offline update capabilities. The checklist should be followed thoroughly, not just focusing on failed items. Ultimately, we achieved our security goals by passing the automated audit and maintaining the DHCP server's functionality. Here are the references that provided guidance and insight throughout our project, from configuring DHCP servers to understanding advanced security strategies for Linux platforms. Thank you for your time. This concludes our presentation on hardening an Ubuntu DHCP server.